Hello, I'm so glad to see you again here in the clubhouse. June is one of my favorite months because we get to remember the important men in our lives. Soon it will be Father's Day, and I've been thinking about Father Abraham. Let's read our verse today. It's found in Genesis 15 and verse 5. Then the Lord took Abram outside and said to him, "Look up into the sky and count the stars if you can. That's how many descendants you will have." Now, have you ever bundled up and gone outside after dark to look at the stars? On a clear night, the stars are brilliant and beautiful. If you study them often enough, you can begin to see constellations in the night sky. Well, one night, God sent Abram, who later became Abraham, outside to do some stargazing. Not long before, God had asked Abraham and his wife Sarah to leave their comfortable home and move to a strange new land. God promised this new land to Abraham and to Abraham's descendants. This promised land was to be Abraham's home and the home of his children and their children for many, many generations. Well, there was only one problem with this. Abraham was already an old man and he didn't have any children, not one. Abraham must have thought a lot about this problem because one night he spoke to God about it. "Sovereign Lord," he said, "you have blessed me, but what good are these wonderful things? You haven't given me any children." Abraham was an old man. His wife Sarah was an old woman. Now, anything is possible with God. God sent Abraham outside to look at the stars. As Abraham gazed up into the twinkling night sky, the Lord said to him, "Look up into the sky and count the stars if you can. That's how many descendants you will have." Wow, it's impossible to count the stars in the night sky. Abraham looked at the stars in the black sky and he believed the Lord. The Bible tells us that God counted him as a good, righteous man because he believed. Abraham had faith in God and his promises, even though those promises seemed impossible. Today, believe in God's promises, no matter how impossible they seem, and make today a wonderful new day, a new day with Jesus.